So apparently iPhones and RAV4s are causing a bit of a stir up. So funny thing about TikTok, I get all my news apparently from a talking fucking fish. If you don't know who I'm talking about Bikini Bottom News. I get it from TikTok. He's the talking fish from SpongeBob, and he's the one, hey, breaking news. Yeah, that guy, you know. I think it's ironic that that's where I get all my information from because the overall quality of news networks is to be determined. I've never been a fan of news networks at all. I don't care which one you're talking about, Fox or CNN. Mainly, I could just tell they fearmonger, in my opinion. Now that people are going to freak out about it, but I just think they fearmonger too much and they don't really get to the fucking point. And the talking fish kind of gets to the point. So let me go ahead and address the iPhone issue. Now, this is coming out of France. France has banned pretty much iPhones, a lot of other phones too, due to radiation. Yeah, you know the shit that kills you? Cancer? Yeah, that stuff right there, that's what it causes. That's what they're trying to eliminate. Now, I think it's wild that France is the only one, but I guess they have different radiation limits. But it's not just iPhone, it's obviously other phones too. But I think iPhone being the fact that it's like the title card on everybody's news. On every news network, it's iPhone is being banned. iPhone this. So I'm going with iPhone. I think it's funnier just because I have this little argument I have with a coworker all the time. Because I own Samsung, he owns iPhone, and I just like to be a dick to him. So yeah, apparently if you have an iPhone, it's killing you. Might as well just pick up smoking at that point. And, you know, hey, just go ahead and kill some beers too. While you're at it, just let's just tack on eating paint chips. Make sure there's extra lead in it. And also the RAV4. So funny story about the RAV4. When I first heard it, I just obviously didn't believe it. It's a talking fish. So I looked it up, and yeah, for sure. They are just combusting, catching on fire. Obviously, there's no magic to it. There is a reason. They got the recall for 1.8 million. 1.8 million RAVs because the battery holster is too small. Not for the battery that's in place. Now, if you don't know this, you probably shouldn't own a vehicle, but a part of your maintenance is to make sure you have a good battery on there. Your battery is going to go bad, the one that comes with the vehicle. Now, it could be 1 year, it could be 4 years. If 1 year, you might want to get the vehicle checked. But anyway, after a few years, you need to replace the battery. Well, the batteries that you replace them with are going to be smaller. They just are. So when you put them in the holster, or, you know, the brackets and all that go on it, it's not going to fit right, which causes rattling. When that battery likes to bounce, it's going to lose all the, it's going to spark. It's going to catch on fire. And that's what they're doing. They're combusting and catching on fire. Now they recalled a bunch of them, so maybe they're supposed to be adding some kind of fitting or an adapter or something to that part that holds the battery in, or replace it, whatever they're doing, but it's supposed to help with the batteries to hold them in place a little bit better. I'm also going to get into TikTok kind of made me look this up. So I haven't watched Miss Marvel, not because of any reason other than I just don't watch Marvel anymore. I'm still a fan of Marvel. I buy bulk comics every now and then. Two things I buy, bulk comics and magic cards. I just like collecting them, and I mean, these, you can get a whole box of them for like $15. And they're random series, so it makes me feel, it's the only thing that makes it feel like it's a random pull. I haven't read this. Now I get to read that part. I might like it and look up the rest. I do own collections. I do own Civil War 1 and 2. I do own, like, the Infinity Gauntlet. I love it. But the Marvels is tanking a $275 million budget. So $500 million if you took it into consideration advertising. I hate it because the girl that plays Kamala Khan, not her in general, I don't know what she's done, but Kamala Khan, the character, I think is a good character. I've liked how she's this super, like, excited, almost ADHD driven child who gets powers and is a super fan of the Marvel Universe itself. So it's like, and you know, John everybody got powers and gets to hang out with the people that they pretty much worshipped. If I end up getting powers and I got to hang out with this guy, I'd bust so many loads. It would be stupid exciting. And I was told by a friend that she just was a pandering character. When Avengers came out, that was my big warning. Oh, dude, she's inputted for this reason or this reason. If that's what you're thinking, okay, that's your opinion, man. But when I played the game, I didn't feel that. Because I really felt connected. I felt a connection to this character because the fact that she was like me, super nerdy, super enjoyed these superheroes, and it really was that small connection I had with it. So yeah, I don't hate her character. I'm not going to watch the movie only because I just don't care about the Marvel movies. Now, I may watch it when it comes on Disney+. I will probably watch it then. But a lot of the stuff post-Endgame, I haven't watched. I just don't get into them anymore. I'll watch them on, Disney Plus just because they're there and I'm already paying for it. And I pay for Disney Plus exclusively for fucking Loki, which is like the powerhouse of Marvel right now. Yeah, whoever's writing that shit needs to be fucking paid better. You need that person or whatever team of damn writers doing it, and all the people making it, you need to have them doing the rest of all the films because they obviously know what the hell they're doing to make somebody super fucking cool. Now, I'm really ready to sit down and binge watch Loki Season 2. I'm probably about to start that now. After I get done doing this, shooting and editing this video, I'm going to go watch Loki. And then I'll go ahead and give my little opinion on that, because I bet it's going to be just as badass. Season 1 was amazing. I've heard Season 2 is just as fucking terrific. And then on a side note, I guess more Invincible's coming out, and The Boys. I'm ready to watch all that. Because Invincible is actually something I like, and I've liked for a while. I've just been waiting for Season 2. I'm actually going to buy the whole the comic book set so I can read it. But yeah, I don't think it's a... It's unheard of. Don't think it's unheard of that Marvel is definitely starting to look like they're going to kick the bucket. I don't know how many more movies or even if they're going to make it to the end of this to see Kang the Conqueror to really be the badass villain he should be. Because that's another thing. Jonathan Majors is doing a really fucking good job. He's a good second best villain to me. And he's definitely, while you had Thanos is like pure brute strength, monstrous tank above all, who is super fucking evil, good villain. And then you got Kang the Conqueror, who's like super pompous. I like him as a villain too. That's the thing about it is they have these good villains lining up, but they're just not going to implement it well. I'm hoping that the Avengers Secret War might do good. I hope. I don't know. That's to be determined. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. Jonathan Majors, I hope you do. I hope they write you good. That's all I can say. I hope they write your character good for that movie. But yeah, there's not much more to, I guess, talk about this. I'm going to kind of cut it just a little bit. Make sure that I don't kind of oversay anything because not much out at the moment waiting on it. But yeah, that's all I got to say about this. So it's a little early in the morning. I got to edit all this and get to wake up, go to work, have fun with it. By the time you watch this, I will definitely be at work because I am on nights. But yeah, I think it's time for me to get a shower. It is also time for me to cut the game on, wind down for the day, cook me some food, and have me a few beers. I think that's what I've earned today. So if you haven't yet, please like, share, subscribe. It would be appreciated. You can go in the comments below, discuss, I would say, what is your favorite Marvel movie? What is your favorite Marvel character? Or even better, what is your favorite Marvel comic book series? You don't have to down anybody for what their favorites are, but I will say, just say which ones you like. Put it in the comments below. I'd like to see what your guys' opinions are and what you like. That being said, that's all I got for you. Y'all have a good one.